Yes, peeps. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel, man. Listen, so much to talk about, so little time. I've got the main event in the building, Savage. Big up to you. I've got Michael Talk in the building, and I've also got G in the building. We're going to chop up some of the latest Liverpool news, some of the speculations as well. So much are going on around Isak. He wants to leave. He's falling out with Eddie Howe. He might be going to Saudi. Liverpool might be putting in a bid today at some point. Bro, there's so much to talk about. A certain DM could be getting a new contract. Konate could be renewing his contract as well. As I said, guys, Jörg Katike as well should be flying in today to do his medical because everything's now been agreed. But before we get going, big up to the chat. Smash a like on the way in. And also, mental health, man. We always do the check-in. It's Monday. Normally, this is when people lose their mind because Monday, but it's sunny outside. It looks good. I don't know what time it is for the rest of you guys around the world, but right now the sun is shining, man. So I'll go around the panel, check in with the guys before we even start speaking about football in general. But Sav, over to you, bro. How are we today, my guy, man?
All good, man. It's not repetitive, man, but it's the same shit every day, bro. I'm so calm, bro. That woke up, trained, got some work done, and now I'm here on stream, man. So I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Relax. You get me?
Nah, nice, bro. What about you, Michael, bro? How are you today, bro?
Blessed, man. Went to church yesterday, and now just relaxing. Soon as a holiday, so can't complain, man. Life is good.
I hear it, man. Big up to G, man. Feel like we ain't streamed live in a minute, G. I know we probably did, but it don't feel like we are. I know the motion ain't motion, but big up, bro. What are you telling me?
I'm good, man. I'm easy, just sorting out life, man. But everyone's blessed. And yeah, I'm easy, man. I'm easy. Just calm. Monday morning. So, let's start the week as we mean to go on, as they say, innit?
All right, big up, man. Big up to the chat as well, man. I see everyone in there. Listen.
Wait. You do this all the time. What about you, bro?
I appreciate you asking, bro. Now, I'm feeling good, man. I know, man. Just feeling like a proud dad sometimes, man. Say sometimes. Yeah, especially, when it's like the half term. They're not at school, no school. I can actually see the craziness they actually try and do in the mornings. As I said to you, Sav, first thing the younger ones ask me, oh yeah, can I play my... No, you ain't even ate, you ain't brushed your teeth, you ain't washed the sleep out your eyes. Why are we talking about this? So the room ain't tidy, but now they've got all that done now. So now I can't complain, bro. They can just get on with life and I can get on with life. And then when they're ready, they'll probably ask me to feed them at some point. So... But all blessed, man. Feeling great, feeling privileged, feeling, enjoying life as it is, man. But all good, man. All good.
Holiday, innit, man. Young ones want smoke at all times, bro.
Bro, smoke.
They're gonna be.
Look at G's face already, bro. This shit just started, bro. Still got the whole 6 weeks, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to get to September quick. I don't know about you, man. I'm trying to get to September quick.
Nah, but we have to let it run, G, man. Sometimes they need time away.
It's because obviously we're always trying to find stuff for them to do, innit?
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to let them be, bro. Like, yo, be bored, bro. I was bored before, bro. Go sit down, man. Go sit
but
down.
Then I feel deep as a dad, like.
I know, bro.
Like, because
I know, bro. But you have to remember, like, it's a lot of days, innit? A lot of days to just be doing something all the time, bro. Sometimes use your imagination, innit? And go sit down a piece, bro. Slap on a young David that Amber, bro. Let him find out about whales and bears and that, bro.
No, that's true. It's true.
Oh, what was the one I was going to say? Big up to Liz. Liz said, late again. Where's the accountability? Was we late? But all right, the problem we have is not a problem, but when we get talking in off camera, we just chop it up, man. We have jokes, conversations, and we're like, oh yeah, gotta do a live, don't we?
Bro, we is French, bro. You got the live button. I'm more.
Right, you're gonna throw me under the bus like that?
Nah, bro, you're just not gonna involve me. This ain't the magic school bus, bro. We ain't all together, bro. I just jumped in the back office on time, bro. You could you went live if you wanted.
Bro, maybe I wanted to chop it up with the guys, see how the guys are as well, man, before we even do this, bro. That's all it is. I don't think
we're getting that coppish. Coppish lateness is not normal late, bro.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
That's not normal late, bro. Like, you can't be 46 minutes late to a show, and that's not late anymore. That's a new show, bro. You might as well retard it.
That's a new show, yeah. That's a whole new show.
You know how low the mandem is. I see, the 712 people waiting. What are you not waiting for? Go touch grass. Go speak to your missus.
Go to the
Bro,
shop.
I can go to the shop, come back, chill, make a drink, and Family Guy just to waste a bit more time, like before that show's even started. Bro, fucking hell, that's long.
Big up, man. All right, let's start with the Isak stuff, man. Let's start with that. I know it feels like we talk about this brother every day, and I get it, but boy, every minute the news is changing. Every minute there's a different scenario. There's a different speculation. There's something different always going on. So all I've seen over the last 24 to 48 hours, he's fallen out with Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe obviously said he sent him home. Eddie Howe also said he expects him to be a Newcastle player come the end of the window. Now I'm hearing that, Isak is upset because he was promised certain things, contract, blah, 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 didn't get that. Then there was a rumor of his agent speaking out on an outlet. Then I'm hearing that isn't true as well, but just basically saying they're close to either agreeing a new deal or potentially moving or transfer, but he's not trying to give anything away. But all I've seen is link, Liverpool. At some point, bro, this speculation needs to end, bro. This can't just keep going on till like the end of the summer or close to deadline day or whatever. Like at some point, we have to be like, here is a bid. Let's get you in the door. Or cool, we've now signed Ekitike. That's our guy now. Right, we're allowing that. Let's move and go somewhere else in terms of what we're after. At some point, because it's getting out of hand now, bro. Like I can't keep reading these speculations every day, bro. It's mad. Who wants to take over for this one? Because I don't know, bro. I don't know where to go with it. I don't know where to in terms of what's next for the player. I don't know.
I'll let you go first. I ain't heard from G and Michael from this, so I'll let you two go.
G or Mike?
Go G.
Man, I'm nervous. Yeah, don't be nervous.
Nah, it's like obviously I don't really know, innit? Like I've not really been looking at the news, but yeah, I'll be real. Like if you've signed a Ekitike, then I don't really. What would you be signing Isak for? Like would be my only kind of thing is if you sign Isak, then where does Ekitike play? When does he play? What was the point in signing someone like Ekitike in the first place? Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's not like he's 30 or 29 where you're like, oh yeah, you're just gonna come in back up and I mean we just need it for a couple of seasons. Like he's 23, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
then not that it's pointless. You don't mind having a player like that, but I don't feel like he's gonna want to come in and just sit on the bench. Like Isak isn't old. Do you know what I mean? So Isak will be the main guy. So do you want to sit on the bench and know that you're not going to be a main guy here ever, really and truly, to be honest, unless Isak gets like wildly injured and then you just pick up crazy form and now we're just waiting on too many different factors. So yeah, like the Isak, like that's why I don't know if Ekitike signed, like if he's done, cool.
Yeah, he's signed.
But then the Isak stuff
signed, so he's our player.
Okay, so then
the
Isak
he hasn't officially signed, but he's now been given a green light to travel to do his medical.
Then listen, I love Isak. I think Isak is the second best striker in the Premier League. I think he's one of the best strikers in the world. But like, I just don't see why you'd sign Ekitike. Like, it don't make sense to me. I'm like, if you sign Ekitike, then Isak isn't really. You can't really have both. Like, it doesn't unless you're going to play with two up front. Then that's great. But Ekitike wouldn't be the backup player I would be signing because he's just not going to play enough to keep him happy. I think you're just going to have a Julian Alvarez situation. Haaland's there. Julian Alvarez in the season before he left to go to Atletico Madrid, he played 50 odd games. Guess what? He still wanted to leave. Why? Because I'm not the main guy. And that's 50 odd games. So forget the game time. You just know you're not the main guy. And how long can you continuously keep not being a main guy, knowing that the other guy in front of you is young, he's excellent. Like, does it really work? That's my only question behind that. Obviously, if we didn't sign Ekitike, bro, go and get fucking Isak. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, go get him. He's the main guy. He can be the Don Dada. You go and get in a backup, an adequate enough backup, you're good to go. No one's moaning. Game time is enough for that backup player. He understands what he's coming into. Then you can kind of move from there. So, yeah, I think it's one of those. Like, that's why when we talk about, like, game time, I'm always like, I think when we come to game time, I think you've got to understand players don't just look at it. Oh yeah, so I played 50 games last season, and do you know what I mean? 30 of those are off the bench. Do you know what I mean? And I know that I'm not a main player. I might not want to really necessarily be a part of that because I'm not really gonna develop as much as I probably should. And then you kind of, you just kind of move from there, kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of how I look at it now. If obviously Ekatike, as you said, has signed and stuff like that.
What when you say speculation? Hold on, actually, I'll change the layout so you guys bear with me because I wanna ask Mike this question as well. In terms of the Newcastle wanted to kind of get this done. Newcastle wanted to keep Isak and they wanted to get Ekatike, and from the reports, it seemed the player wouldn't have mind doing that anyway. So why wouldn't he mind doing that coming to us, which is more of a bigger stage, you'd say, more of a guaranteed of winning the bigger trophies? So why, on one hand, he would be okay to go to Newcastle and probably sit on the bench? Why couldn't he not come to Liverpool and do the exact same obviously we're going to get Isak? What do you think, Mike, about that?
Well, I think Newcastle's plan was probably to play a 4-4-2. And Eddie Howe was on the train of make 4-4-2 great again. Maybe that was their idea with the two-striker formation, getting Ekatike pairing him with Isak, then Isak possibly going to Barcelona next summer. I kind of see what their idea was, that they had a future plan with Ekatike and then obviously planning for the future with Isak leaving. I'm very intrigued to see what Liverpool do. Because if we sign Isak, guys, we are in for showtime. Lakers in the 80s to the 90s, the Bulls in the 90s, the Lakers in the 2000s, the Heat in the 2010s. Liverpool will become showtime if we get Alexander Isak. And I don't really know what the plan would be. Obviously, people are talking about, yes, we need two strikers. But Ekatike has already been a backup at PSG. And how did that go? Terrible. That's why he went on loan to Eintracht Frankfurt. And then he got the permanent to Eintracht Frankfurt. And now he gets to move to Liverpool. So for Ekatike, for his career, and obviously heading into a World Cup year where he wants to go to the World Cup in 2026, is he going to make the World Cup squad for France just by sitting on the bench at Liverpool? No, he's not. He has to consistently have game time because we know how competitive the France team is at the moment. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Isak because to be honest, I only follow Fabrizio and David Ornstein. So if there's anything else going on in this world, I have zero clue about it. And if we do try and sign Isak, then I'm a little bit worried about what do we do with the other forward. Because if we sell Diaz, we sell Chiesa, and we sell Darwin Núñez, we still need another forward. So are we going to still then go for Rodrygo and pay, 100 million euros? Hey, and still need a center back? I mean, yes, it's a very ambitious and very historical window for Liverpool, but you're kind of putting yourself in a corner. And what do we have now? 4 weeks until the season starts? August 15th or 17th? So we only got 4 weeks to go, and we're about to go on our tour to Japan. I'm just fascinated to see what we do. Look, I don't think Isak is joining, if I'm going to be honest. I've never gotten onto this boat for the entire... As soon as we signed Ekatike, I said, no, it's done. If we do still try and sign Isak... Because clearly, nobody has ruled it out. David Ornstein hasn't said anything. Fabrizio haven't said anything that, Isak is just staying at Newcastle. It's a done deal. If we sign him, I mean, that would just be crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. And then rival fans can keep on crying because we're going to spend that money.
Yeah, look, obviously, I've read somewhere that, they said these quotes are not right, as from his agent saying, we're studying and analysing our options and we may be close to finalising the next steps for the player without revealing any details of a transfer or to stay with Newcastle. So take that with a pinch of salt as you may. It could be, maybe is he working in his favour, like to get a bad boy deal for Newcastle and then stay there. I'm just looking at the player, man, and it's just like, do you feel you're guaranteed to have success here? And I'm not saying you're not going to, but I'm just looking at the other teams in the league and how they're ready to to go again. I'm like, where do you see that team being able to compete with these teams? And if that's the case, your decision's your decision, Isak. But I'm looking from a logical standpoint. I'm like, Liverpool are ready. Arsenal, you'd probably say is ready. Man City, we don't know. Maybe they're ready as well. Chelsea, you probably say they're ready. I don't know. I honestly don't know, bro. I don't know
how much do you think he wants per week, salary-wise? Because I just checked. He's on 150K a week now. So what does he want? 300K a week?
I reckon.
Isak.
Yeah.
He'll be in the twos, I think.
250?
Yeah.
An extra 100 on top, 250. I think,
250
especially after what he did last season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, right? Like, even if he wants to come, that doesn't really mean anything, though. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's him. Even if he does want to move, Liverpool still got to deal with Newcastle. I mean, Liverpool still need to pay the money that Newcastle need to. I don't know what that is. Whatever that would be.
STEM tactics and it trying to unsettle man and that, bro.
And this is what I'm
which
saying.
Whether it's true or not,
like,
the way all the journalists are acting like is like they've unsettled him in a couple of days, isn't it? I don't know whether it's true. I did, like I said to end, I did find it funny that someone said he was moping around in the hotel reception because I was like, Preda, this geezer could have been on his phone.
I saw that too. Oh,
that's where journalist goes too far, bro. He seems to be different this morning, walking around sad. What?
He didn't drink his orange juice like he usually does every morning.
Yeah, I'm saying to ends, because people
put butter on the toast.
Yeah, because they will always say a source said.
Yeah.
These kind of things come from like someone rang up the hotel cleaner and that, bro. So I did leave my phone there also. This guy called Isak there. He looks like this. What's he doing? He's like, I don't know. Just walking around looking at the floor. We got it. So he looks sad. Well, I wouldn't say that. But does he look kind of sad? Well, yeah, I guess so. Good sources say Isak's walking around looking sad. That's because it doesn't make any sense, bro. There ain't no paparazzi
journalism nowadays.
There's no pictures of him looking sad. But my view on this, I'm with everyone still. I don't think we're getting Isak, bro. But I'm not against it, of course not. I just don't think we're getting him.
Of course, yeah.
I think for me, the confirmation of Ekitike that confirmed it for me that okay, we're not going to get Isak now because surely we've just got someone who's going to be the main guy. Now, of course, everyone come with the opinion, well, you know, rotation, bench, and that. Of course, I can only go off history of most football clubs and Liverpool, and usually you ain't buying a player of that much money to put him on the bench for another player.
True.
To play this one in League Cup and the FA Cup games? What's the point of that? You know what I mean? And then what everyone's going to say, rotate him in Champions League games. So you think Isak's not going to want to play Champions League games? It doesn't make much sense. Not to mention, you've got 2 confirmed games in the League Cup and FA Cup. If you lose both of them, you're out. So that's them games gone. Now you just got Champions League and Prem, which obviously whoever the main striker is going to want to play. Apart from when we go through, and then you got 2 games against whoever. So if it happens, beautiful. Would have to see the magic of Slot and what he can do with those 2 players because they're both strikers. You know what I mean? Let's not come with these narratives where everyone starts telling me what Ekitike was doing in the under 12s and that, bro. I've only just seen him. I just seen him play up front. You know what I mean? So that's where he plays. I've seen him play up front for France. I've seen him play up front for Frankfurt, bro. So striker. Isak plays up front.
Savage, do you think either player can play on the left wing?
If he's going to be one of them, it'll be probably Ekitike more than.
I was thinking Isak more.
I think Isak can. I think Isak can more, but I think like Liverpool would. I don't think Isak's moving to play on the left wing. That's what I mean more than. Yeah. But it's because how do you sell that kind of thing to these players? Isn't it? When you're bringing them through the door for big money and it's the most spoke about thing, the way you sell it to them is you're going to be the future of Liverpool. Salah's on his way out, not in a disrespectful way, his age. So you get to come in, play amongst people like Salah and Virgil. When they're gone, you become the main guy of the team. So with being that main guy, just like Wirtz, it's like when bringing Wirtz in, you play him in the 10 where he wants to play, and you're going to pay that much money for me. So it's very interesting. It's a good problem to have. I'm just kind of like, Liverpool just seem to put in feelers out there, or the journalists for Liverpool put feelers out there constantly because the transfer window's still open, and it's opportunistic, even though it's big money for something that's opportunistic. It doesn't really go with the definition of what it means. But I guess Isak's next club is going to be his club for life, really, until he's probably going to retire or just move on when he's got a couple of years after his career. So Liverpool maybe just want it to be us, which I'm okay with. And he does future-proofs Liverpool. Slot might not be here forever. He might have a stinky season and leave, but someone else gets left with all these bad boy players. So I'm okay with it happens, but I don't believe it's happening.
You said something there about the future-proofing of the club, and I think that's very good as well, because you look at, let's say Isak, what is he, 25, right? Going on to 26, I think, by the season starts. So you'd say, obviously, players keep themselves in great condition, so you're probably looking at 5 years. In 5 years' time, where does Ekitike see himself if he's going to have to play backup fiddle to And Isak, he probably wouldn't want to do that because then that puts him on 28 if he's 23 now. Yeah. So I think the timeline, but then at the same time, you've got players like Salah in the next 2 years potentially leaving. So you then put yourself in a good position to have some really good attackers if you want to shift formation, shift tactics. You've got that to your armory as well. So maybe that's what we're doing. I think it was Trudon that said in the chat as well. Maybe we want 2 strikers as well. Do we need 2 bad boy strikers? If the club is going, we want to go after everything. We want to go and win everything. It makes sense to get both of them. If the club is only going, right, yeah, we'll just go after Champions League and Premier League, then you probably only need 1. I think you need the extra one if you're trying to do the unthinkable and to try and do something no other club is done. You're going to need 2. Because, look, we know Isak in the past has had little knocks and niggles that he picks up during the season. Yeah. So you're going to need someone to be primed and ready to take over if needs be. And maybe it's about challenging each other as well. There's no point. You can't rest, bro. So if Isak is our main target, which I think we've openly said, if he comes in and he's, stings up the place in a couple of games, bro, this other brother's ready to come in. He's hungry. And if he comes in, you have to up your game. So maybe that's what Liverpool are thinking. Maybe we are actually thinking we can go out there and actually dominate. Maybe that's the thinking.
I think your point's a great point. I think, and same with Marco Lange, just kind of on the same level there. It's because it's like it don't seem realistic. It could be 100% right, but I don't have any evidence of Liverpool ever doing that.
That's true,
and I don't have any evidence of most teams having like 2 big players like that, and then there's 1 striker role. If you change it up, and like Mike just said, if one's on the left wing or something, that's completely different. But if it's 1 striker role and 2 top, I can't think of it. Like, I know people say Alvarez and Haaland and that, but Alvarez wasn't that when he got to City, but like he wasn't Haaland in it. And for me,
what about when Manchester United had Berbatov, Tevez, and Rooney?
Jeez, I remember that for Jesus.
But look at the way look at the formation they played.
That's what I'm saying. Formation.
Yeah. But who was mostly on the bench for that team? Was it Tevez? Or did they rotate?
I'm gonna say Berbatov on the bench, like
Berbatov was on the bench.
It felt like they rotated.
They rotated a lot.
Yeah. That's why when everyone talks about that year, they never mention Berbatov in that front 3.
No.
You know what I mean? So he was, but even still, I'm not saying that it's never happened, but that's my point. Like, we can only think of like these obscure moments when teams have done it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I think it's a beautiful thing to do that if you can. I think we're trying to come from the point of Isak and Ekitike of what they would be thinking, which obviously is speculation, but I just can't imagine at the age I am and a top team coming in for me, probably telling both players the same thing. And I'm playing football now, and I could have went to another club where I was going to start. Why she's going to bring me in and put me on the bench? I just can't picture it, bro. Because Isak's definitely not going on the bench.
Nah, he's not. If you spend that money, he's definitely starting.
And when Ekitike was linked to Chelsea, that was a choice between him and Pedro, bro. They got Pedro in the end. Pedro came in to keep Jackson out of the squad, bro. But someone like Pedro would have been made more sense. We rate him in that, but highly touted across Europe like that, not really. I just think everyone's 100% right. We do need two strong attackers is a really good thing to have. But if you're just putting the ball in the back of the net, then I don't believe. And you can get Isak. I don't think you needed to get Ekitike if that's the case, or vice versa. You could have just got someone who's just there to put the ball in the back of the net, and they can sit on the bench. That's all I mean by that. So
yeah, because there was two ways, right? You're right, because maybe obviously the game that we were playing is we couldn't allow Newcastle to get Ekitike well, especially if we wanted Isak. So we was probably like going, we're better off of getting one than trying to do this. Oh, we can then hopefully Newcastle will then change their stance and sell us Isak. So I'd rather be in the position we're in now and have one of them than have none and then the hope of trying to get the other one. Like that would have been a crazy thing to do as well. But you're right, bro. Like as Liverpool fans, we've not, like, it depends on obviously the generation you grew up in. We've never seen our club operate like this. Like I say never from my point of view. I've never seen Liverpool operate.
You've been about since Alan Hansen and that. No, bro. You know there was no rotation back then either, bro. You get me? Keegan played when Keegan played, bro. You get me? Dalglish always played, bro.
Bro, I did not watch these brothers play, bro. I watch highlights of them, but I've never watched them play firsthand. No, but we've never seen it. So like, I know there's like, oh no, we're guaranteed to get him and we're guaranteed to do this. We've never seen it, bro. We're in a position right now where the club is moving like the Real Madrids, the Bayern Munichs, Chelsea of old, Man United of old, maybe even an Arsenal of old, probably. I don't know. You'd say Pires, Lumber, Bergkamp, Henry, like, you know, where they have like abundance of great attackers within the squad, and you're like, bro, I'll just rotate, play who we want to play because we want to go and win games. Barcelona, like, we're in that realm now where we're like, no, I don't want the guy to come off the bench that's not as good as the guy that's on the field right now. I need to, if this guy comes off, the standards has to either keep the same or it has to go up. And I feel like that's where we're at now as a football club. And that's a great position, you know, from my point of view to be in. I'll get this super chat and then I'll get your thoughts, Chi and Mike as well. Big up to Gregory. I think Isak's possibility, but centre-back is a priority now. We need that. We definitely need a centre-back. I'll tell you that much, bro. Three. I don't want to go into the season with 3 centre-back, but Stephenson, he's gone on. He's with the squad as well for pre-season. We'll get to that as well because I want to get you guys' take on the pre-season squad. But Mike and G, do you want to add anything else to that before we shift the conversation?
Listen, I want Isak. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care about Ekatike like that. Like, if you could have got Isak, then go and get Isak. And the money you're spending on Ekatike, in my mind, I'm like, bro, you could have just put all your eggs into the basket of getting Isak if you could. But it might be a bit difficult. You're right. So, you know, get Ekatike. He's all right. You know what I mean? He'll do whatever he does when he gets here. We'll have to obviously wait and see. But I wanted Isak because I feel like I've been talking about this before. Like, you know, like, I think you just get the one that is there. Like, get the guy. Like, it's like I'm not dissing Ekatike at all. I think he's a decent player. I still think he should have stayed one more season at Frankfurt, really cement himself as a player in top European football, and then obviously move from there. And then, however much it costs, it will be more worth it, in my personal opinion. Right now, there is an unknown kind of territory. Mike just said about him going to PSG. He's already been at a top club. Didn't work out there. No worries, you're young, but they had Mbappe in there, man. That's cool. We can move forward, right? You've now gone to Frankfurt. You were the backup guy there too. You know what I mean? There was a real Don Dada in front of you. He's gone to Manchester City. Now it's like, I feel like he should have been in a position where, let me cement myself as the real top boy, you know, out there. And then once I get that move, there is no, I'm not coming in to be no one's backup. I'm coming in and I'm starting. Fuck Isak. I don't care who that is. I'm coming in to start. Now, I'm not saying he can't necessarily do that now. He might. Like, I have no idea. I can't see into the future. But if we're just basing off right now, Isak is the far better player. Now, I understand, you could do the rotation thing. I get all of that. Like, and I'm not saying don't do that. But, it's more, I guess, what Savage said before. How are you selling it to players? Unfortunately, we are not Manchester United of back in the day. That was a team that was built upon winning so consistently that you could sign literally anybody and they just want to be a part of that. Not saying that we're not going to do that. Not saying that we can't do that. But they were already doing that. So Berbatov coming in, he's leaving Spurs who are shit. He's coming to Manchester United. Bro, he'll sit on the bench calm. He ain't complaining at all. You know what I'm saying? Whereas these other guys in today's kind of football, I am a little bit like, okay, let's see, you know, what's everyone's ambition like, what they trying to do moving forward. And it's just really, how do you sell it? Do you know what I mean? How do you sell it to everybody? How do you tell them like, okay, listen, look, you and this guy are going to fight. Brother, I just scored fucking 20 odd goals or whatever it was he scored. Like, no, I'm not coming in to fight. I'm coming in to play. And that's maybe great in some people's eyes. But in my opinion, it doesn't really last long. It really doesn't. Like, I think when you mentioned about Manchester United, the Tevezes and all these, they want to leave after a while. Because it's like, no, this is great for a season, for 1 or even 2 seasons. This is actually dope. Come in, we're winning, we're doing everything. But I do want to play. Like, I do like playing. Do you know what I mean?
Top players do want to play.
Playing,
top players want to play.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that if they want to play, I mean, they need to get that game time somewhere, kind of thing. And then you start getting into, and I get it from a fan's perspective. We just look at it like, let's just have all the top quality players. Let's do this. I hear all of that, but I'll be real. Like, it's kind of rare when you see those kind of things in terms of when we're looking at it from this kind of aspect of you're going to get the Don Dada, but then you're going to get the guy that everybody thinks is obviously like the next one up or whatever. Like, he's not 18. If he was 18 at this level, sign Ekitike, sign Isak. That makes perfect sense. He's 23, World Cup year. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those. But
so
listen, if you sign Isak,
you don't think Ekitike can get to a high level like Isak was? Or is right now?
No. I think he could potentially get there. Of course he could. Like, I'm not ruling it out. What I'm saying is that Isak is at that level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Isak is the level. So I'm like, I'm not gonna complain because he's not a dead striker. But you know, I'm just like, just once I would like to just sign the guy. Like, like the now guy is here. Look, just sign the now guy. Like, I don't need a guy that we're all gonna sit here and pretend for a season. Oh yeah, but you know, his sprints are great and he tracks back. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you ain't banging in my goals, I promise you, I'm gonna be on your neck like there's no tomorrow. I ain't doing no projects this season unless it's like a Rio. Here I'm saying Rio, I'm like, no, Rio got time. Rio got a few years before I start getting onto him. But Ekitike, fuck that, brother. You better come in and hit 20, 25 ASAP. And if you don't, you better pray that Salah and the rest of them are doing that. Because if we don't win because you ain't hitting the goals, bro, you know what I mean? But that's the pressure though, for when you sign a guy for 70 whatever mil that you're trying to sign him for. Whereas Isak, I feel like he's already there. Like, he's calm.
Yeah, I'm half thinking while I'm sitting here listening to you like that. I'm changing my mind a little bit. Not changing my mind. I'm thinking of a different point of view. I might be everything I said might be just skewed by how much Ekitike cost, you know. Because say everything was valued how you think it should be valued,
right?
And he came in for 55 mil, 60. I probably wouldn't be thinking about why would he come and be on the bench when it's going to be the. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't have spent.
Well, 69 is not so crazy though either, Savage. I would say for.
Oh yeah, you know what, Mike, you're right, bro. This is what happens when I don't care about the transfer market like that, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm not, even with the prices yesterday when me and Enzo the video. Normally, what happens? I go Enzo, I don't know what's going up, and I've seen different prices, but everyone keeps throwing it in euros and then pounds and then
dollars.
So I saw yesterday, while I was in the chat, like, a mix between like 69 and then 90 something. I was like, but I'm so confused. So now I'm sitting here thinking, oh yeah, 69 mil, because the add-ons take it up, and
add-ons is what takes it
10.
up.
So it's the same. It costs the same amount of Darwin, then, pretty much.
Yep, pretty much. I think.
Okay, I might change my mind a little bit then. Still, yeah, I might change my mind a little bit still. No, I'm being serious because I remember. Because I'm not on like a bandwagon with Ekitike. I really like him. Like when I thought he was going to go to Chelsea, I was screwing, bro. I was like, don't let that happen. Funny enough, the other people close to it was like João Pedro and that. And at the time, I was like, he'll go to Chelsea. He probably won't even play all the time or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm all right. You know what? I don't know, man. Maybe. Hey man, I'll just trust. Let's see what Slot's gonna do. That's what we have to do.
Trust Slot and trust Michael Edwards, bro. This guy is cooking right now. He's like Sam Presti for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You just trust him with the money, with the picks. Basically the best GM right now in football, hands down. He knows what he's doing. So if by the numbers, and I'm not so much of a data guy,
that's what I was gonna say.
Obviously they have a crazy data system of looking and scouting the players. If they see what Ekitike is doing and his potential, then his potential must be like being one of the best strikers in the world. And from what I've seen at Frankfurt, especially after Marmoush left, I'm like, hey, yo, Ekitike was the one driving them forward every single game in counterattacks and hold-up play. I feel like the only bad game I saw him have was the second leg against Spurs, where Cuti Romero absolutely pocketed him. But when Cuti Romero is on it, I think he's one of the best CBs. So, look, I think it's a good deal. Just hopefully it doesn't affect Isak. Let's just be greedy bastards and get them all. Feed me more, like Ryback says.
At least we will see good football, bro. I don't want
to hear anything from G. I don't want to hear anything from G. This guy was complaining all last season about the football. We won. Cool. Next season, if we're playing good football and we don't win, okay, I'll be here.
No, don't worry. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there regardless. I don't want Savage to jinx it.
Man, then wants me to return to watch-alongs and that, bro. And somehow, me and Liverpool's, we aligned with each other. I was going to return to watch-alongs. They said, we'll give you ballers then. I said, safe. Yeah, and the game reverts out of nowhere. You know that Bert's afterthought right now as we're talking. No one's even talking about him and that. Like, we didn't just pay all this money for this guy. I
Love
was happy with just him, bro. So I'm going into next season on a, man, I'm going to see a young Cruyff turn and that in the right positions, not running into shins and that and kneecaps. I'm trying to see that, bro. I'm trying to see, like, bro. I'm trying to see a take on where man don't turn back. You know, like that, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, man. Frimpong with the mad, He's because he's mad direct and that. Even Bradley's quite direct as well. I'm actually excited, bro. Like, he could go tits up, but that's the life of a football fan, innit? I don't care, bro. I just want to see good football, man. I was dying last season. I was like, the only thing what was getting me over the line was the fact of the result, bro. You give me a Liverpool game where it was a draw, bro, and the football was dead. I was ready to fight someone, bro. Dead games, bro.
Man said a young little 3-0, but the 3-0, bro, you're like,
yeah.
I'm falling asleep, bro, during games, bro. Like, come on, man. That's not good.
Nah, we're gonna be cooking, man. Sav, I told you they're aligned back with you, bro. They know they need Savage's watch along, and big up to Honesty for the super chat. Slot wanted slot said he wants two quality players, 2 quality players in every position. So maybe that's what we might be looking at while we're looking at Isak. 2 top strikers, get Rodrygo. That's 2 top right wingers, and then whatever you do with Diaz or whatever, and then you can got Cody there, and then whoever else you decide you want to go and get.
We know one position that we're never going to have 2 top players in. Right wing, bro, ever. Not what Salah's
literally.
Not while Salah's there. Big up Honesty again for a super chat. Said hit the like, subscribe, road to 5K. Big
How
up,
far
man.
away are you?
Sorry?
How far away are you from?
About 600, bro. We're close, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But big up to the chat, man. There's nearly 400 of you in the building. So, yeah, man, hit the like and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Zabani, okay. Cough Offside. I never listened to them, but big up for the super chat. You guys listen to Cough Offside when it comes to transfers?
They're so old school, though. They're so old school.
Is it like a news agency in England, or?
I've seen.
It's like it's like a Reddit. It's like a Reddit for
because I've never heard of
transfer news and that.
Oh, I'll check it out. I don't know.
Liverpool considering a move for Bournemouth defender Lila Zabani, who is valued around 70 M's.
Hey, G knows. G, you know. Me and G were speaking about him all last season, bro. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to him and before he's better than Housen last season.
All right, this is
better than Housen in general, like regardless.
This is a good one then from Honesty. Big up Honesty for another super chat. Gay or Zabani, if you had to choose.
What's the age between them?
I don't actually know.
Zabani, I think, is 23.
It's a little bit younger.
25, 26?
Yeah, it's about 25, 26.
Gay still has got the leadership qualities to match the football. But Zabani is good, man.
Is he actually England's best centre back right now?
Gray. Yes.
Yeah,
I want to say yeah.
He was the best in the Euros for us.
I want to say yeah, but name me the other centre backs. Like
Colwell. I mean, I would say John Stones, but that guy's pretty much done right now.
Newcastle would probably say Dan Burn did well.
Colwell's definitely got better, but I do think he's the best one at the moment. Gray.
He's the standout one, isn't he?
Yeah. At the moment, I can't lie. No disrespect. It does feel like the best of a bad bunch, but Branthwaite. I actually think because we're talking when Mike asked that, was he saying English defenders altogether, or ones who play for England? Because
England.
Okay, yeah, great then. Because I think English defenders. I think Tarkowski's better than all of them, bro. I said it.
Tarkowski's a different type of.
He's a great defender, bro.
Different level of defender that. Bro.
You know, like with England. Sorry, I know you wanted to move on, but like like with England, I'm just thinking. Like Tarkowski, like he's not in it. Well, currently he's not in the England squad.
Yeah,
obviously got Gay and all. Yeah, and sometimes I sit there and think this is why England, as a nation, as a footballing nation, you never really do well because it's always gonna have to be like, I need to pick the ball. Like I need to pick the main guys, like the guys who are the John Stones, like the Levi Cole. Now I'm not saying they don't deserve it. Obviously, maybe in their own right they do. But like as you said, like Tarkowski, I'm like. Most other nations wouldn't look at it like that. Like I'll look at Spain and they'll just pick a random guy that I've never seen. Like just ran from Villarreal. And I'm like, where the hell did you come from? But guess what? Goes into the team all of a sudden, balling out. But it's like we're getting players who can fit what I'm trying to do. Whereas England, I feel they just get players and then they just try and fit it in whatever way that we possibly can.
Just
Hence
going
why
by the name.
Players.
Yeah. England could have
that's why like a Phil Foden and that is always.
Yeah, they could have used
shit,
Fingy.
you know what I mean?
That's why like Tuchel's kicked Foden out the squad in it, which I was happy with because I'm like, okay, going down that road. But they could have easily just took the Everton partnership and put them at the back for England. They weren't perfect for it,
and I thought that would be calm.
Yeah, for how bad Everton were in terms of like where they were in the league and that. If you look at their defense, but their stats are high, bro. And when we play against them, they seem impossible to get through them. So I don't know, man. I do like them though, but it is what it is.
Big up to Liz as well. We will repeat.
Come on.
Hey, Liz, might have to add another 2 onto that, I reckon.
The Champions League, bro. That's all.
Yeah, run another 2 trophies onto the end of that as well. We got that. All right, then let's move on to Ibu. We won't spend too long on him, but reports obviously saying that it is a change of mind from our Frenchman. We're gonna offer him a new deal, and fingers crossed this one will be the one that keeps him for longer at Liverpool Football Club. This saga as well, we've spoken about it. We haven't spoken about it in a while, to be fair, but this one we're like, yeah, we need to get this done as soon as possible, man. I do not want to start the season with this as one of the shadows or one of the dark clouds over Liverpool.
Yeah, I think that we're going to have the same thing as Trent. I can't lie, guys. Yeah, he's prioritized right now, hence. I was just going to say I think it's going to be the same thing as Trent. Yeah. I feel like Konate is going to run out of his contract and go to free to Real Madrid next summer.
It does feel like because I'm not completely on the club side when it comes to these kind of things, so I just don't know. But it feels like Liverpool broke the wage structure to sign up Salah and Virgil.
Yeah.
And that's enticed all the other agents to be like, well, if you broke the wage structure now and we've got new contracts needed, then bump up my players' contract. And then Liverpool's like, no, you're not getting it. We broke the wage structure for them too, and now we're going back to what we was doing. And we ain't giving you no more money because we need to keep some money. And they're like, nah. You can't be having the whole world talking about this is the best centre-back partnership, just won the Prem, and my money's way away from his when I'm younger and he's about to go. Nah. And you have to take away being a fan in it because naturally we know Virgil's way better than Konate, better than everybody. But as a footballer, bro, if all of us were on say Ends was all getting paid from some sponsor on Ends' channel, we were hired by Ends. Bruv, if I find out one of you on some higher wage than me, I'm screwed, bruv. Bruv, pay me the same, bruv.
He said everyone has to be paid the same. Appreciate that.
It's like First Take with Skip and Stephen A. Smith.
Like First Take.
Ridiculous if Stephen A. was making double the amount of Skip.
Is that
contributed?
That would have been mad. Yeah,
that would have been mad. Now look at how much Stephen A. Smith is making. 25 mil a year.
No, I'm with Matt though. I'm with Matt. Like, I think, I just think he'll just run it out. Obviously, I want him to. I prefer if you just sign, but I don't know if Liverpool are gonna like Savage said. Like, are you gonna give him the money? Because if not, then you know what I mean. He'll just go and get the money elsewhere. Like, on the problem, I say problem. The thing that Liverpool have got at this moment in time is, I don't know how much business you're trying to do this summer, and I don't know who you're trying to bring in to then go forward anyway. Are you then going to have enough time and money to then pattern up this guy, his contract, on top of everything else that you still got to kind of do? I don't know. Now, I'm not saying Liverpool don't have the money. Obviously, we have the money to do it. But I just don't know if it's going to be how far of a priority it kind of is for Liverpool at this moment in time. Because I'll be honest, like the fact that Liverpool are getting into this, he's got a year left. I'll be honest, that's bad business, man. Like you keep doing this kind of thing where all these players have 1 year, and you're allowing them to get to this point. You don't have the leverage that you think you have at this point, not like a year to go. And I'll be real, it's not even a year to go. It's really 6 months because come January, you can chat to everybody else. So I'm like, see, that's why you need to start putting an end to this, man.
Oh, that's what I said. All the only business we did was Chiesa and Mamardashvili. So they could have done it then. And it was 2 years at that point. And I said to Ends, bro, then you went and let man go win the league, bro. Now he has leverage on you, bro. He has leverage in terms of he's just won the league and there's not long left on my contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, facts.
What do you guys make of this one then? James McConnell, Liverpool. Lewis Steele said close to signing a new long-term deal. and he's going to potentially go on loan. Who was the clubs as well? There's a few clubs. There was clubs from Germany as well that was interested in getting him. And who else? Bear with me. There was a few others. Oh, phone's frozen. Was it?
James McConnell and that.
Yeah, no. West Brom, Derby, and some few clubs in Germany as well. Do you rate this? I'm not even going to ask Savage. I know Savage rates this player, bro.
Yeah.
I know Sav rates this player, but chat, I would love to know what you guys think in the chat as well. G, I'll definitely get your take on it as well. But chat, I want to know what you think of James McConnell, because I didn't rate him at first. Yeah, apologies. I didn't rate him at first, but then I saw him come back into the squad, and then I'm just like, all right, okay, this youth's got something, but I don't know what it is yet. You can see that he can play, he's aggressive, and he looks comfortable on the ball as well, which is a plus. But then obviously, my favorite is Stefan Bajcetic, man. I don't know if there's room for both. But Stefan's currently injured in it, so he's not playing.
What
do you think? What do you think?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What do you think, G? Don't you, G? Clearly, you have an issue with Stefan Bajcetic or Sergio.
I have zero issue. I'll be real. He's not good. Like, he ain't making it over here. If Liverpool trying to move forward, he ain't gonna be the guy that makes it in the team. Like, we're talking about like young prospects, right? Rio is the level. That's the benchmark that you have, like, at any real young club. Unless you're going through like a Manchester United situation where it's like, I just need players to play, or Barcelona where they just had to throw every youngster. First, then yeah, but Liverpool not in that at this situation right now. We're in a stage where it's like, bro, you need to be at Rio's level, and that's like the bare minimum. Trey level, like that. That's the level you got to be at if you're trying to make it, into the team. You mentioned Stefan Bajcetic. You still got Trey. That's already two players in front of him, just in that kind of role within itself. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm not saying he's dead or anything like that. No. Just for Liverpool, I'm like, nah, you're way too far like away from what I would want to see from my team, unless in the next year you just go on an absolute madness. Then Fez, cool, you done your thing. But I think this is more protect the value. He might turn out to be a somewhat semi-decent kind of player. You can sell like what's Donny's name, man? Bobby Clark. Bobby Clark, like where we sold him for like 10 mil. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like academy product, yeah, you can just sell him, later on, protect the value. And I think that's Liverpool smart for doing, something like that. Protect the value of a player like this who probably won't make the first team in terms of being in the 11 and stuff like that. But I can sell for however much later on. Again, not saying he's not gonna have no dead career. He's having a better career than I'm having. I'll tell you that for free. So he's doing well at this current moment in time. But I think if we're being honest, he's not a Liverpool level type of player. He's not realistically gonna make this team ever. So just protect the value as much as you possibly can.
I would agree with that. I think protecting the value is something that we should do with most of the players. The problem is at the moment, the way we're moving as Liverpool, as a team now, it's going to be so difficult for most of these guys to get in the squad. Because if you look at the average age of the squad, we've massively brought it down. The midfield, I think it was like 23 or 22 point something. With obviously the new signings in there. So it's a young midfield now. So you look at that and you go, right, for the next guys coming through, when do you get the opportunity, or how do you get the opportunity? Because you got Curtis ain't old. Sobo ain't old. McAllister isn't old. Trey's not old now. You say Florian Wirtz is young. When do you? And then obviously with Endo, he's holding a position, right? And then when he does leave, I don't see it, but potentially maybe someone can. Can a James McConnell? Can a Sergio Bajcetic get his position? Maybe, but then are Liverpool going to go out there and get the next best defensive midfielder out there? So when do these players get the opportunity as well? We've spoken about Rio, as a top talent. Liverpool want to offer him a new deal, but then if we go out there and get a Rodrygo for that side, then Cody isn't old and Rodrygo ain't old. So when does Rio get his time to shine as well? A lot of these players in it, they want to play football, and we have to make sure there's a pathway. But at the same time, we want to be a club that wants to be successful as well. And we want to be successful now, not in the future. But obviously, as a club, you look long term as well as short term. And at the moment, with the age profile we're trying to buy these players at, we are looking at short term and long term. But then the youngsters, I don't know how. So they're going to have to go out low. Like Ben Doak, good player, very good player. But when does he get his opportunity in this team? How does he get his opportunity? Salah plays every game, so he's not going to play. You got Kumas. I think he's a very good player as well, but he's not going to get the opportunity in the team. A lot of people mentioned Jayden Dance last season and the season before. If you we are signing a Katike, and then we're looking at Isak. When does Jayden Dance get his chance in the team as well? So
I forgot about him. Okay.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it's mad interesting to see what might happen with these. But all right, man. But let's talk about, guys, the squad that traveled for the Asia tour. Hopefully, you guys can all see that as well. Ben Doak made the cut, which is good, I would say as well. Trey made the cut. Rio made the cut. Obviously, the new young goalkeeper made the cut as well. Morton is there as well. Elliot is there as well. So these guys we haven't seen really featured as well. And then there's obviously rumors of them potentially moving. I know Elliot one is West Ham, isn't it? That's the latest rumor that Elliot could be going West Ham. But there's one man that didn't make the cut, guys. There's one brother that didn't make the cut.
Who? Jesus Christ.
That's Chiesa. Chiesa did not make the cut. So what?
Over with.
What?
It's done. It's done.
It's done, man.
It's done. Like what? Why?
You know what?
I actually don't even care. I don't care. I actually don't care. Sorry, I asked. I don't mean.
I don't know why he didn't make it. He scored as well. Like
it's over, bro. It's over with, bro. Because it actually doesn't matter what unless the reason is like there's a family issue or something, bro. There's no other reason. So
Savage,
like,
no, we're not. No, we
no.
He's ill.
I'm
He's
being,
got a cold
I'm being human about it. So what my point is, if man's daughter, if he was having a daughter or something or a baby, that's like I'm saying, any injury or any sickness or any that's not good enough anymore. It's over with.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like there's an excuse. I'm saying it has to be something like that. Otherwise, I don't think that's what's happened. By the way, I'm saying that's the only thing I'm allowing, which is
because he played in the last game. He played and scored.
Yeah, bro. They probably just got word about something behind the scenes, and he's off, man. That's
true.
He has another knock. When did we hear? Who said we got another knock, guys? Let me know.
What do you mean? I want
to know because I didn't hear it. So I want the guys that saying that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let me know where you guys heard it from because I haven't heard him. Because we watch the highlights. Cody giving him a young little tap in, let him tap that in the back of the net. So
I'm gonna be honest, bro. When it comes to Chiesa, bro, because I used to love this player, bro. I don't even want to be. I don't even want to be disrespectful to him anymore, bro. Like it's just done, innit, bro. Like it's easier for me to just admit that it's done, and then whatever happens in the future, if you're still there safe, but it's over with, bro. Because it's not looking good, bro. This is feeling like a flashback of last preseason, bro. Where there was like, he still needs preseason, and then we got 8 months into the season, and like, he just needs a bit more preseason. We're fucking talking about the season being done, bro. Like it's over with. It's over with.
How much preseason do you need, my brother? Like, how much do you need, bro? Like,
it's over with, man. You know what I mean? Like the guy. Didn't get to see much of him on the pitch at all. Great song. Still gonna like you as a player. Go and do something somewhere else, and then I can enjoy that. Hopefully, he gets better. But it's over with, bro. It's done, bro.
Looking at the squad, though, lads. Players you're looking forward to seeing on this tour. We got 2 games. So it's not like a long trip. It's 2 games. We play on the 26th and the 30th. So a young little holiday, you'd say, innit? Young little tour. So nothing too mad. So what players are you looking to see play, man? I think within this tour, I think you'll know who's going to be at Liverpool and who's not going to be at Liverpool because I can see like if Diaz's going to leave, Elliot's going to leave, Morton's going to leave. We should have seen a bid for these guys over the next week or so.
I'm just looking forward to seeing the new players, to be honest, and then the young ones. Everyone else, I've seen them enough, man. I've seen you for seasons, bro. But the other ones, Frimpong, Jörg, Trey, Rio. Yeah, I'm on that, bro.
When does he? When do you change his name from Jörg, by the way?
As soon as some rival fan tries to run their mouth about my guy blood, then I'll cook them, innit? You know what I mean? I can call him that. They can't. Nah, I'm only joking. But I actually don't have a problem with him at all, bro. It was the twerking for Liverpool, but it's over now. You're a Liverpool player, so now I'll just pretend it never happened. But yeah, man. Him and Frimpong, I need to, you know what I mean?
Sorry to interrupt you, Savage.
Yeah.
Just quickly, who's Miska?
I have no clue.
Okay.
He made it.
Yeah, clearly. Probably just Rio and Trey. They're the only real two that I want to see. Like, who the hell is Woodman?
The goalkeeper. The backup one.
The raw goalkeeper.
He's going to be our third goalkeeper.
Yeah,
no,
he's young. I think he is as well. Miska's a goalkeeper as well.
Oh, Miska's a goalkeeper as well?
Yeah.
How many goalkeepers do you need? Like, I don't get it.
They did this last time though, innit? Because they had Yaros. Yaros ain't there, is he?
Yaros has gone to loan to.
Yeah, so last time they did it with Kelleher, Allison, and Yaros as well.
Yeah, so Woodman's our third goalkeeper, and then Percy guys, you're going to be, I think, just in the under 20.
He played yesterday.
Okay.
I want no goalkeeper called Woodman, but why not? Keep him.
Yeah, no, I think Trey and Rio, they're like Rio especially as well, because obviously this will be his first like preseason going away with the first team squad. Yeah, it's the first time he's going away with the squad. Like, he deserves it as well. I think, bruv, like, come on, man, you're the best player that we've got in the academy.
Well, we're there, bruv, because obviously we know we got stocks in the man, them Rio and that. Hey, I don't want to say it too loud, but Trey's him, innit? Man, like Trey Maurice.
Bro, I told you, bruv, listen, I think
man can't be swanning around the pitch like Vieira, bruv. Just doing what he wants, bro.
Come on, bro. Trey
man,
is such a...
Bro, listen, Liverpool, give man his whole name back, bro. His name is Trey Maurice, blood. It ain't Trey, bro. Give him more. This ain't Boys in the Hood.
I said this ain't Boys in the Hood. Nah, honestly, like...
every time you see him, this is what I said. Oh, no, you know, I was just about to lie then, but I saw this live. I was about to say, this is what I said when I was speaking to my cousin, but I was seeing at the Leicester training ground, bro. That's when I saw him the first time. Brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he come from Leicester, isn't it? Yeah, he come from Leicester.
He just swans around the pitch like, yeah. like when they zoom out and you can't tell it's him for a sec, you're like, okay, so man just swanning around like a grown man. And yeah, I'm on that still. That's crazy, bro.
He's a baller, bro. He's a and the thing is, I probably have I actually don't know what would be a best position for him in the first team, because I don't know how he's gonna develop. Like, in terms of, is he gonna get stronger? Is he gonna get? I don't know. I'm not saying he has to, by the way, because Sergio Busquets made a living of not being a big bulky brother, so you can easily do that as well. But just in terms of how he does, bro, Trey, like, I don't know if you understand. Like, when I'm talking about rating a player, that's why when we talk about like the McConnells and all these, I'm like, brother, they're not even at this level yet. Like, where you're so good that realistically, I reckon if you was at like a Dortmund or a Barca or an Ajax or whatever, I reckon he would have already been playing quite a few games by now, kind of thing, because of the way that they play, their style of football. I feel like it suits what he wants to try and do. Hopefully Liverpool are doing the same. Rio, come on, Rio. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the young G's. So I want him as well.
Jaden Dunn's build. If Trey had that kind of build, he'd be in the first team. It's just they have to try and like take their time with them growing and that, because you could hear that when Klopp was trying to speak about him before. Man, not mad excited to play him, and it's like, oh, we just got to manage because he's so young and stuff like that. And then you forget, and then when they were zooming on the bench, and you're like, oh yeah, you do look like you're in year 9, bro. You do look like a little.
Literally.
He does look a lot taller though this season. I've seen his stature. His stature look. You can tell he's going to be one of those tall youths.
I'll tell you one thing, bro. We saw the reason why they deleted that footage of Rio, bro. Because even in the little clips, they got him cooking people, bro.
I see Gravenberg trying to grab him.
Gravenberg's lost, bro. Grabbing knees and that, bro.
Who did he cut inside on? Was that Frimpong or someone like? Oh, Gomez. He just cut shimmy, then cut. I said, nah.
But even with like a Rio, this is what I'm saying, man. It's like, it's so difficult with I feel sorry for them at times, because it's probably like how a Cole Palmer must have felt like at Manchester City, And look how good Cole Palmer is like today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, bro, like you obviously you guys are saying I didn't see it, but from what you got, from what I saw anyway, the little clips on the game, I'm like, what do you like? What do you do with players like this? Like I said, Dortmund, Barca, Ajax, Benfica, they're playing Rio. Age is nothing. I don't care about your age, bro.
It's not a problem.
They're playing him 100%. Now, obviously, I'm not saying he deserves to play ahead of a Gakpo or whoever, Diaz or whoever we get on that side. But you know, like when you have that kind of talent, I'll be real, you kind of almost need to just unleash that talent, but know that, for example, let's say Diaz goes, right? I'm not saying do this, but this is just a conversation, right? Let's say Diaz goes and you've got only Gakpo there. Whether you get in Rodrygo or not, I don't know. Let's say you don't get Rodrygo. In my mind, I'm like, you can like if you believe Rio is this good and man's deleting footage and whatnot, bro, you just Gakpo and Rio. That's it. Like,
because I said that before. Before we were linked to Rodrygo. Before we were linked to Rodrygo, I said just run. I thought Diaz was leaving. I said just run Gakpo and Rio, bro. Yeah. But then because everyone starts doing this thing, the age and all that, bro. You don't do this about other players in other countries, bro. Just England,
bro. Lamine Yamal was 15 and that, like,
bro.
Come on, bro. I'm not trying to hear that.
You say trust the players, innit?
Bro, we had Odegaard in the squad at 16, bro. Chilling.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
we should trust the guys. If they're talented, trust them and give them.
All that pressure talk is rubbish, bro. Like, that's football, innit?
Facts.
You want to be a footballer, innit? So,
because you know what's gonna happen, right? Let's say we get Rodrygo, and listen, I think Rodrygo's a fucking baller, so I ain't saying no. But you get Rodrygo in now, all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, cool. So that's now 2 left wingers. Obviously, Diaz will probably leave, right? So you've got 2 like good players in front of Rio already. Where like now everyone's gonna do the imaginary thing. Yeah, but we play 60, 70 games. Okay, when do you think that Rio, the 3rd choice left winger, is going to play?
I agree, because the second choice is the one who takes up the other games. The second choice takes
exactly.
Do you know there's a question? Well, I noticed, and I'll see if it goes over the rest of the preseason. He started the last 2 games.
Yeah,
so I
don't
know what I mean. Yeah. No, but he Cody's been there.
Yeah, but like Preston, Stokesy. Like,
all right, if he starts against AC, let's see if he starts against it. That's why I said how he goes.
I'll be real. Rio could start every single game. I'm gonna say 99.9% sure he ain't starting the first game of the season, because it's just
I would agree with that. But what I'm saying is not about starting it. I am going more as maybe on the slot, see him as more than just the squad.
No,
maybe.
Bro, I want that.
Maybe he's like.
I need to see Rio on the bench at least. But I think what they're trying to do is the reason why they're giving him more game plan, because we already know what Gakpo and that can do. But preseason is so important, because if I think you're good enough, but you need this little thing and you're going to get the game time, I can send you out on loan before we get to the season starts. If I think you're good enough and you're just good enough, I'll just keep you around. And that's why that's why when everyone moans about why is Liverpool taking all these youngsters, I'm like, so how else is Slot supposed to find out about them, bro? They need to play with the first team. See, but I'm with you, bro. Like, Liverpool need to just get better at doing loans, bro. When it's this talent, not the other talent, fair enough, they need to go, because Chelsea been doing this for years, bro, and Man City been doing that. All the players that is everyone's top players now all come from the Man City and Chelsea academy. Nearly all of them.
Yeah.
And people have to Google to find out. Yeah, bro, because they done their thing in different countries and that. You're watching a young Bundesliga game, you hear an English name, and it's come from the Chelsea academy. When?
Yeah, no, you're like, when was he?
That's what happened to Gittins, bro. He come to Dortmund.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just watching him play now. I'm like, okay, they keep putting him on the bench. He comes on the pitch and that, they say his name. I'm like, a German man called Jamie, bro. That's from the block, bro. So yeah, Chelsea academy, and that's what?
Yeah. So you got these kind of profiler done just in the academy.
And if it don't work out, you still get big money for them. You get me? You see how that works? Because through what G said about Palmer, I wasn't late to Palmer, bro, because I was watching Man City's game against Club Brugge and all that, bro. I was like, okay, skis is cold still. Just how I feel about Oscar Bob, McAtee, all of them. But it's like, yo, we have to meet. And remember, everyone can rewrite history. Everyone was laughing at Chelsea paying 50 mil for Palmer. I remember, bro. They're like, what are they doing? Brother.
Look at Palmer now.
That's football, man. So
and say, look at me now. He's doing bits.
Yeah, bro. So it is what you said, the same thing what you said about McConnell. It's just like protecting investments now, but there is a few of them, a select few, where it seems to be they're looking to them to be the future, and that's normal. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I like loads of our players and stuff, it's not regular where loads of academy players end up making it into the first team and it becomes your whole first team. It's not a thing, bro. We've not even had that for Liverpool throughout the years, and that we've had scousers like a young Fowler here, Gerrard, but it's not. There's only about 5 of them for the whole time I've been alive that end up being. We're not going to use Jay Spearing and them, man. We're talking about the proper ones, innit? Who stayed. Same with Chelsea, bro. Same with the Chelsea lot. Not now, but the previous Chelsea were winning under Mourinho and all that. Go check the squad, bro. How many Londoners were there?
John Terry,
Joe Cole.
From my area as well, you know.
Oh, from the academy.
Yeah, so it's not like a normal thing. Everyone's made it this thing now where it's like, oh, we need to get these. No, bro, I respect all these players, but Liverpool, I can't moan the fact that we're acting like we should be acting now. The big club. And that big clubs, you've just seen at Madrid, bro, that Gonzalo just got himself in the squad. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah.
Just got himself in there. And now, man, are talking about, Rodrygo, you might need to...
might have to find a new club, my guy.
Yeah, you might need to...
But you know, like, it's mad because you're obviously using the Gonzalo brother. Like, I mean, I never knew who he was.
I think he's in even top Rodrygo's spot as well. He plays up front, but still.
Yeah, but, you know, I watched him, I was like, right, he's actually pretty decent. Like he definitely can stay in the squad and get game time, however much that is and whatnot. But I just feel like that's also what we got to do a bit more. You're right, man. Like I look at I'll be real. The Chelsea and Man Cities, Liverpool need to aspire to start being a bit more like that in terms of the academy and the way that we sell these players. I'm sorry, but selling Bobby Clark for fucking whatever it was, 7-8 million, whatever it was, to freaking RB Salzburg, and I'm like, all right, fairs, yeah, whatever. But I'm talking Chelsea are getting, like, as you say, the Gittins and all these kind of guys. I mean, they're getting him back now. Why? Because you've allowed this player to go out and develop. Remember, if it didn't work out at Dortmund, I don't need to sign you again. Like, I'm good. Like, you've done enough for me to whatever. I'm good. You can kind of come back. I mean, Manchester City, sorry. Obviously, he's gone to Chelsea. So I'm like, bro, like, we need to start just doing a bit better with this academy stuff. Like, and I'll be honest, Liverpool Academy, for me, it's not producing, or we don't have enough talent in that academy. So that's why we're in this position where now man are looking at the Stevensons and all that. I'm like, bro, come on, a man like McAtee, bro, McAtee will get sold. He ain't making it in that Manchester City team. But guess what? McAtee is cold. Like, he is cold. Do you think he's gonna make it in that team?
Do you think that's the reason is we get to a point with them and we don't do the right thing? Like exactly what you guys been.
Yes, decision making, bro. It's a sticking point, bro.
Yeah, we get there and they're good enough, but we don't put them where they need to go on loan. Because that's what Man City are really good. Because Man City is a good player, but he did have a year loan in the Premier League where we got to see what he was about.
Yes.
And you're like,
yes.
This brother is mad.
Bro, I don't want to be rude here, but the truth of the matter is, Man City and Chelsea, they treat that youth academy like it's a business, isn't it?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So they're almost like what people do with animals and that, bruv. They're like, they breed the animal and that, bruv, and then they're trying to raise this animal so they can sell it, innit? The best breed of whatever's going on. You're not good enough to be my house pet because I've got mine. But you know what I mean? Go over there, bro. And it's fucked up, but that's how it is. Liverpool we do the more nurturing thing, which is fine as a human. I'm sure the players appreciate it. But it's like, you can see when you watch the academy games. So that's the same problem I had with Kwanzaa at the time. And then luckily, Klopp brought him into the squad. But I was like, nah, bro, I'm watching these games and you're too good to play with these lot, but you're not, I don't know if you're good enough to be ahead of these ones in the team. But there's an opening because Gomez keeps getting injured, but somehow he got ahead of Konate. And then you see what happens. Ain't worked out, but now he's gone to Leverkusen. Fine. Good money as well.
But then we got the buyback in there, so we are maybe we're changing. Maybe we are changing. We're now
so if you get to that sticking point, are you good enough to get to Liverpool squad? Then you go, Slot, what do you think of these lot? It's good, but he ain't better than him, and he's our third choice. Loan him out then, or sell him. That's it. That's all it has to be. Loan him out, sell him.
Like, you see, like,
if you're not better than our third choice, then what are you going to do in our squad, bro?
Yeah, that's a fact. You see, like, with, just before you move here, you see, like, with like an Elliot, you know, like, I look at Elliot here and I'm like, you see, if that was Chelsea or Manchester City, and obviously Liverpool might still do that now, by the way, they might sell him for a good price, but he should have been sold a little while ago. Like, I don't feel like we should be in this position now where it's like we're getting to this stage and now you're selling it. Obviously, sell him, calm. I'm not complaining, but I'm just like, these are the kind of things. And you're right, Ends. Maybe we are changing. Maybe it's now starting to change, and it needs to start somewhere. So I can't complain at that, right? But I'm just those are the kind of things like the Kwanzaa. Yes, calm. If you got to buy back, whatever, cool. But as in, I couldn't care less if Kwanzaa develops. I couldn't really give two shits. But you was able to get good money for him. That's what I care about, because that's helping my club. I couldn't care less about buying Leverkusen or Kwanzaa. I'm more concerned with what Liverpool are doing and how can we get better. If we can keep producing level, like quality players like a Kwanzaa, who is a good player, if you can keep that level, and that level, by the way, is still not even good enough to get into this team, we're doing something right. We have to be doing something right, because Kwanzaa can't make it here because we've got Konate and Virgil van Dijk. If you can keep that level kind of going with like an Elliot or whoever, I'm like, no, we must be doing all right. Like, if we can let my man go and we still got something like clearly here in the works, we're doing something right and we're making money. Bro, come on, man. That has to be the easiest way to do things.
Gee, that's a great point as well. But the problem you had with Elliot maybe beforehand, you would say Elliot was amongst the players and he was probably on their par, same levelish. Because that you had a Hendo on the back end. You had a Fabinho, no legs really about. Genie obviously left. And then you look around, you're like, there's no, like, everyone else is like, he's the one, innit? He's the one. But since then, we've added Soboslai, you've added Gravenberch, you've added Florian Wirtz now. You then go, instead of him now being the one, now he's now fell down the pecking order. And obviously the injuries didn't help him. So now you're in a position where you're like, oh, we can sell a player like an Elliot. Where before, we weren't in that position. Because he was able to still offer something to the team. He can still probably offer something now, but then you're looking like, I don't know how much we've got the creator, you got the one that can run, you got the one that can tackle, you got McAllister, you know what I mean? You got, like, where do you now?
I think the biggest problem of having Villa is not finding a spot for him. Like, because I'm trying to like separate how I feel about the player and then how it fits in with the team. Because I like Elliot and it. But there's no point me being worried about what I'm going to say online about. I like him and it is what it is, bro. So there's probably a little bit of bias there sometimes. So what I normally do is I normally go to another team, not Chelsea, whatever, and I go look at their players. I'm like, oh, you know what? Elliot's not. He's not like this. I'm not taking the piss. I mean this, isn't it? Elliot's not better than Dewsbury Hall. Like, if Dewsbury Hall's in our team,
I agree. I agree.
So that's a problem for me then. Because Dewsbury Hall don't even sniff Chelsea's team half of the time.
And they spend 30 M's on the brother, you know.
Is Elliot, do you think Elliot's better than Garnacho? Yeah, that's enough. The fact that you thought about it is enough for me. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's true.
I say they're on the same level.
Man U fans want Garnacho out of their squad, bro. So, you know, this is what I'm saying. I'm not even being disrespectful to him. I'm just saying, like, if we want our team to be the best team, like, I mean, he could stay now and then whatever, but then because Garnacho's probably done more in terms of whatever, and he's probably done more for United, bro.
I think Garnacho's actually a good player. I just think it's Man United, man.
I think he's a good player as well.
Yeah, I think he's got quality, man. Good player.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
It's a shame still, but that's football, isn't it? So
we get better as a team. We wanted our team to be better, right? We wanted our team to be
of course.
Where even the ones that we would like to still be around, they can't even get in now. So they have to find somewhere else to play. And then I think if I see Liverpool sell Harvey Elliott, but then there's a buyback in there as well, then I think that would then give me what I was just saying to you, G, in terms of maybe we are changing as a club. Maybe we're like, we'll get money for them, but at the same time, we want to put something there where if we decide, or if the player goes and reaches a level we think he can reach, then we're first choice. We're first choice to get the player back in our club. Whether we'll do it or not, that's whatever in it. But I think if I start seeing that with the players now, then that's great. You say McConnell getting an extension, protect his value, send him out on loan. He might in a year or two become a top centre defensive mid or centre midfielder. You go, right, he's not going to be with the glamour and glory in terms of he's not going to be step whatever, looking all silky, but he'll come in and make you solid team. Maybe we're like, cool, bring him back in. Maybe this is the moment for him to come back in. So I think the club is changing in the way we do business.
Yeah, because we've already done all right with people coming through to the first team. We've already had enough players come through. Like Curtis came through there, Kelleher came through there. Yeah, I mean, so like Bradley came through there. There's enough players. There's enough players coming through that system and that, bro, to the first team anyway. Like that's how it normally works anyway. And if it doesn't work out, you sell them on, bro. Because I think what happens with the discussion, not being good enough for Liverpool doesn't mean you're not good enough for another Prem team. It just means Liverpool we're going to play against the highest caliber of teams in the world. You playing for Fulham isn't a bad thing, bro. Because when I watch Fulham's team and I rate the way they play and I like Marco Silva and I look at their team, I'm like, where does this? Yeah, you fit in this team, bro. This is about right for you, bro. Palace, previous Nottingham. Actually, it's still Nottingham because I don't even know where you're at right now.
I think Palace, if they sell Eze, I feel like, bro, you should be trying to go to Palace, bro. Because you just take that kind of slot, if that makes sense, in terms of chief creator in the team. Come on, man. That's easy money.
I agree. Because if Elanga's gone to Newcastle, then, like, if Elanga's going to be more effective than Harvey if he was in our team, even though he's not the top of all players.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at the level of players. I don't see it as a disrespect, and people get disrespectful and call people shit, and I don't believe that. I just now that I know that Liverpool seems to be striving the right way and willing to better our club in terms of spending the money as well, because we want to get the best players. Then and the fact that we're buying other players to give people game time that you never even got last season means you're surplus to requirements.
Yeah, that's so true.
If you started one game last season and we just bought people who play in the same position as you, whatever your position is, but then clearly don't expect to start any games next season either. We just brought someone better. Now the level's vertebra. So when he gets subbed off, the level has to be something closer now.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that level has to be similar, if not higher.
Yeah,
if you can. I did read that. I saw, but I think they got it just from Stevenson or Stevenson, how you pronounce the brother's name. But I think they got it from him. He was like, "Oh, the squad is amazed and how good Florian Wirtz is." I was like, "Yeah, bro, he's a." And you know why they're amazed? Because sometimes, you know, when players overcomplicate stuff when they don't need to, but then they see someone that don't overcomplicate it, they're like, "Raw, what a baller!" And all I saw from like the highlights from the game and stuff like that, just him just keeping it simple and playing the pass. Normally, I'm like, that pass is on. If you do it now, it's on. Don't wait a second. Don't wait 2 seconds. He's just playing the pass. And you know, when we was like, sometimes just bounce pass. Just give me an nugget. Like, and you're like, raw. Then they said, nah, he's balling out. He didn't do the typical.
He didn't do the typical give it back to Virgil in that position. That's what I don't like, bro. He sees a vision in it. It's simple. I hate when we're in the advanced position. Man don't know what to do, so they give it back to Virgil. But what the fuck? So you getting involved for? Just leave him at the halfway line, bro.
Just chill, bro. We don't need you right now, innit? Like, if it breaks, then we need you. But just relax, man. You don't need a touch of the football, man. Let us do our job, innit?
Yeah, man. But him and Trey look very comfy in that game. Although I do struggle. Like, I struggle enough when I watch youth games and that at AXA, but I struggle when it's like not a proper stadium and that to watch it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because the camera angle's all weird as well, and it's them cheap LFC. Well, not cheap, but you know.
It's the VO one. That's what they use.
Yeah. I'm just like, brother, I don't like this, bro. When a man's scoring and you hear like 2 people clapping, bro, allow it, man. Nah, bro. I saw
one of them being the manager. Like.
There was no nothing, bro. Do you get me? So
what did you make of Darwin's hat trick before we head out?
That's evil Nunes, bro. Bro, funny enough. The problem was the finishes are the finishes that everyone has been wanting to make, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
People just like over the keeper, bro. But I don't know if that's just because he's at the AXA training ground all the time and it felt like a training game to him, bro. But the pressure's different when it's in front of the thousands of fans and that, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. This preseason tour will be interested. Either that's going to increase the value of the player. Then clubs are going to be priced targeted. Like, hold on, you man told us he's rubbish, bro. Now
G did let me know though that he's willing to keep Evil Nunes. So G said,
"Wow,
I definitely."
Yes, you did. You said if we get Isak,
definitely.
Trust
me, that there's no. As in, even if we had no striker, I am not keeping.
So G, are you saying different things on camera and then off camera we're saying different?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, fair enough.
Savage is saying different things off camera.
I'm not.
Keep Evil Nunes. Keep Dark Nunes. Interesting, man. But listen, if he keeps scoring, man, who knows? Maybe he gets more value for his money. Like, the club will get more money in it. And his value's increasing the more goals he's
what, you think the hat-trick against Stoke City at the AXA is going to make Saudi Arabia say, you know what, that extra 10...
He's on 4 goals in 2 games right now, bro. That's
what league? What league are Preston in?
he's on 4 goals in 2 games.
What
They were both in the
league
championship,
are
bro.
Preston in?
4 goals
Okay.
in 2 games.
So when you're playing championship fodder, this is what we can see. All right, that's
he's
top,
on
bro.
4.
You know what? Fulham.
Okay.
Go Fulham.
Did Darwin go? Do you know what? I'm picking these 2 teams. Is that what he did? Or did he go out there and do his job? Or did he go out there and do his job when he got put on the pitch? He went out there and did his job, bro.
He has done his job absolutely fantastically.
You know he got 4 goals in less than a game, by the way.
Bro, you just heard Savage say there was 2 men watching the game, bro. Like, I don't care about no behind the clothes or friendly, bro. Like, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I care about is when we get to, for me, it's more about, you see, when this preseason tour, and you said it's not long, so I didn't know. I thought it was like like you get like a long tour, like throughout the summer kind of thing. I thought it was going to be longer, but yeah, all I really care about, is just more, forget even the players. That doesn't even really interest me. I don't really, like, I know what Wirtz can do. Like, he's not going to surprise me. It's more about, how's the team going to play though, my bro? Like, what is Slot trying to do with the team? Like, are you playing in a different way? I think I would be more excited about that going into the season, because then I'll be like, oh shit, no, we're trying to play whatever style of football, blah, blah, blah. And it looks good. It looks interesting. And then on top of that, players like Frimpong, Florian Wirtz, Kerkez, whoever else that we get in, Ekatike. Like, let me see, how does that work? Oh shit, this is what Liverpool look like. All right, say not.
Yeah, and how how Nunes and Wirtz link up and that kind of thing.
Bro, no.
I
never want to see that. No.
Did you not see the step
over
dummy against he did the Yoga Bonito thing, bro.
Savage,
he let the ball run through his legs like Pele, bro.
I'm not watching no preseason game where there's 2 men watching, bro. I can go to watch if I really want to do that.
He didn't even watch the first one. I don't think your point is
exactly. You know why? Because I don't even care about them games. There.
Big up to honesty. I think this is a valid point, and G would have to agree. If Darwin didn't score against Stoke or Preston, man, then would be insane. He can't even score against Scrubs.
I'll be real. I even half forget you're still here. Like, as in, I'm all thinking, yo, my man's gone, and you know what I'm saying? He's going to Saudi. Then I saw Napoli, and I was like, bro, I would prefer if you just do what you're doing. As in, I'm not gonna say this is bad that you're scoring against fodder. Like, as in, it's never that deep. But I'm looking at it and I'm just like, yeah, like he's doing that. That's fantastic. You know what I mean? He's on the tour. He's gonna do his thing. But guess what? Just like Elliot, brother, just go do your thing elsewhere. Let's see what you can do in a different environment, under a different manager, in a different country potentially. And then we can get in. You man are rating Ekatike, so let's get Ekatike in and do his thing in that.
He plays for our team, by the way, G. Big up to Scottish Bear as well, man. Big up to Liz as well, you guys, and obviously Scraps and the rest of the team for letting you guys know, man. Keep subscribing, keep liking. Like the video at the end if you haven't already. And if you're still considering to subscribe, over to you as well. Let us know. What is coming up on the channel? I said yesterday I might do a stream, but I wanted to do a call-in. I don't know if I'll do it today or I might do it tomorrow, because I want to hear from the rest of the fan base, see what you guys think. And I want us to get into the flow of the call-in again, because I am going to be doing them going forward again. Obviously, you guys will see it from the scheduled videos when that one will be coming up. So I want to get everyone back into the thing that this is going to be the place to be for match days when it comes to, your thoughts after the game. So I was thinking of doing one today. I might do it tomorrow. But as I always say, man, just make sure the notifications are on and you guys will see what's coming up.
Didn't you say you was doing a draft show this evening?
If you host it, then yeah.
I thought you was. I think it was you or Savage, one of the two. I can't remember. Someone said it in the group.
If you host it, I will do it.
Oh, what the fuck you're talking? I never said a word, bro.
Oh, it's so easy to say things off camera and on camera again, like, isn't it, Savage? Yeah,
exactly. That's what we do, guys. Let's not.
So you just admit fake news, bro. This all right.
Let's not throw each other under the bus. It's
No, that's what I'm going to be doing all summer. I'm going to just throw under the
bus. Savage, over to you, bro. Have you got anything planned for today? And by the way, your football channel hit, subscribers is the level that you said you wanted to do your watch-alongs?
Yeah, is there a game on for me to watch, bro? What do you want me to do? Watch?
No, the 26th, bro. 26th. That's when the next game is.
Yeah, all right. I'll do
5
that.
days.
All right. What day is that? Saturday?
I think it is a Saturday. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Saturday morning, isn't it? Japan. Yeah. I'll be there, man. Yeah, I'll do that still early in the morning. It's not a problem. We're on it still. It's Monday. I'll have a wrestling video later on.
Oh, nice.
Probably at 4. Yeah, because I try to stick with that time. So yeah, 4 o'clock I'll do a wrestling stream, and then yeah, man, and then G's got the draft later. So.
Big up Savage's link to all of his channels are in the description as well. G, what we got planned, man?
I'll be so real. I have no idea. So guys, just make sure your notification bell is on. I'll be real. I'm as likely to just do a random stream this evening as I am to not stream for the whole week. That's the where we're at the moment. But no, I might actually do one this evening though. Just to chop it up about football in general, some of the transfers and stuff like that we've seen. I was thinking about this the other day. So yeah, not just Liverpool. So it'll be like all the transfers we've kind of seen throughout the summer so far. Just thinking about chopping that up, see what everyone's saying. If man them are free, then whatever. If not, I'll just run it for about an hour.
It's half term, man. I'm free, man. Big up to Honesty, man. I'm gonna run a fantasy league. I know you've asked before. Appreciate the super chat. I want to do it, bro, but I told you, man, I will end up forgetting to do my own team. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I do it every year.
Make it part of your stream, man. Then you won't forget.
I still probably will.
You say that, yeah. I was gonna say you say that.
I promise you, Savage. Yeah,
but Honesty won't forget. So if you run it part of your stream, Honesty's he's the mod. He won't forget, bro. So he'll remind you, innit?
That's a very good, valid point. That is. Show of hands in the chat. If I did make one, how many people? Because I ain't making it if there's like 10 people in there. I ain't even gonna lie. If you want to do it properly and then you want to finish like 100th or something, that would be mad. I would not be finishing there. I tell you that much. But if you guys want to be a part of it, let me know in the chat, man. And I'll definitely do it.
Yeah, and then N said whoever wins, he'll buy your football shirt. So that's great. You said you wanted to give back, and that remember.
I've got to be given to give back.
Let me ask you two something. Yeah, from what you've seen so far this transfer window from every team, like any deals that you've obviously like been following, right? Which team has, I'll say, impressed you in terms of their business? It could be Liverpool if you want to say, but like just any team, whichever team that you've looked at and thought, you know, they've been doing good business.
Liverpool, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
I think Liverpool, without all the Isak talk and all that stuff, just what we've got, Liverpool seem to have went and got players in a position that they wanted to get them in. Man City started off this window pretty good as well, although I'm not sure about their defense entirely. But I need to actually look at it on paper.
Yeah,
because Man City's team look all right still. And Arsenal's also weird. I mean, Arsenal's a weird one because it's just like Gyökeres isn't over the line yet, isn't it? It's still
but it's close.
Apparently, he's had one medical or some shit.
Yeah, if that gets done, then that's pretty good for them because they seem like they know what they was missing. But who knows, bro? I ain't been impressed by Man U though. I don't know what they're doing.
No one knows what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing at this point. Though.
Strange club, bro. Strange club. And I think someone just asked me if I was doing the women's. But I was going to do the semi-final tomorrow, but it's my son's birthday, so I don't know. It depends what he's doing. Yeah, big up, man. If it depends what I want to do in the evening. And I know he's going out with his brethren today and going shopping tomorrow. But if it's in the evening and we're not doing anything, then maybe. But if not, then I'll just be around for the final if England get through, which I'm sure they'll smoke Italy anyway. But yeah, man.
Yeah. How can you be mad at this, bro?
No, I don't think it's about being. I was generally just wondering if you've seen any.
I'm gonna tell you this again.
I think
I'm gonna tell you this again. Remove Ekatike's disguise, and that is Matip, bro. That is Matip, bro. That's Matip with a wig on, bro. That's
Bro, you can't
You
unsee
said
it.
Matip had the hair.
Yeah,
and
just
that,
put your hand over the top of his hair, bro.
yeah. And Frimpong looks like Whoopi Goldberg, innit?
Yeah. Okay, I actually, as soon as you said, I'm like, yeah, you can see it straight away.
Like
It's just because of the
Sister
smile.
Mary
I don't know why. Big smile. Like.
It's the Mary Clarence in it. That's
See, look what I mean about Kirkers. Look at him, bro. Why is he doing the Bond villain faces while everyone else is just chilling in the shadows and that, bro? Like a villain, you know, bro. Just
ready to come and cook, bro. Man. All right, man. We'll leave it there. As I said, the guys' links are in the description as well. So make sure we head over and subscribe to them. But let's see, man. Maybe we'll do something later. I definitely want to do the calling, man, because I want to make sure we get back into that routine for you guys as well. Make sure you guys know, right, this is going to be the place to be. Match days after the game. Get your thoughts across. But it won't be no crazy one, guys. I ain't going to lie. You get a certain time and then I'm kicking you off and then get the next person in. That's how it's going to work. All right.
Say no more.
Love for the love as always, people, man. Great conversation as always. Love for the engagement in the chat. Big up to the members. Big up to the mods as always. Big up to the guys. Savage D. And big up to Mike as well. Mike's link as well. Forgot to mention that is in the description. And appreciate the super chat as well, guys. Catch you guys later, man. Peace out.